So today, Monday, almost all the gains in crypto that we had yesterday after President Trump announced a crypto reserve plan, which may need congressional approval, which is why it hasn't sustained through today as well. I mean, there's multiple reasons. Let's get into the factors and everything that's affecting it right now. So yesterday, President Trump put out a tweet there. He talked about his crypto reserve plan. And the cryptos that would be in this basket are XRP, Cardano, and Solana. He did this effectively by executive order. But again, this may need congressional approval. We'll see. He's going to try an executive order initially, but my bet is it's probably going to need to go through Congress and may end up being put together into the new tax plan, and whatever that is. But I imagine that would be a part of it. So this leads me to Friday, which is March 10th, which is the first ever White House crypto summit. So that's where he may get into plans, the tax plan, as to what they're trying to do to create all US-based crypto companies to have no capital gains tax when you sell them. So that would be a boon to those particular cryptos. There's quite a few US cryptos that have that. XRP, Solana, and Cardano are among them. There's quite a few other. Long list, probably like 12 or 15 at least, that are pretty predominantly known cryptos that could be affected here in a positive direction. But also he will announce that any crypto company that is somewhere else in this world that wants to patriate here in the United States will get the same tax benefits, which would be a huge boon to the U.S. It would bring the next industrial revolution here, blockchain technology, to the United States and firmly cement us as a financial powerhouse moving forward for at least the next 10, 15, 20 years, in my opinion. Just opinion here. This would be a huge boon to us. So what is hurting the market today? Well, several things. That last week, you had the inverted yield curve where the 10-year treasury passed below the 3-month note. All right, that's known as an inverted yield curve. It happened a couple of years ago when we technically went into a recession, but the former President Biden didn't want to call it a recession, but it was a recession, which is 2 straight quarters of down economic data, right? Negative GDP growth. So we may be heading that direction again. Odds are we probably will go into a recession. However, we may be able to jumpstart it with some things, and the crypto summit might be the first way to kind of jumpstart this. And if you can get Congress in order and agree to, the House and the Senate agree on a new tax plan, which would be a continuation of the former tax plan that he had passed back in, I believe, 2017, and other benefits, right? But also revise, and so he'll have a lot of new stuff in here. Definitely some creative things he's going to come up with. And let's just hope this is something that can get passed, but it may take some time. But the rumors going out will be enough to really push the market forward. Obviously, the negative information right now in the economy is going to be a temporarily headwind, but there will be other tailwinds behind it here. The crypto summit on Friday, I anticipate the market will really shift Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, with sentiment going into that crypto summit, the White House crypto summit. But we'll see what goes on there. One other thing I want to talk about, Kava. Kava it's a DeFi play, decentralized financial company, but now they unveiled they have the largest decentralized AI powered, AI. So basically like a competition for ChatGPT, among others, Venice AI, which is one I use quite often. But this one uses DeepSeek R1, which is the Chinese one, which is pretty powerful, fast from what we know. So this could be pretty big for Kava, pretty big information here for Kava. Other thing I want to get into is this. Again, going back to the crypto summit here, and will probably be talked about during the crypto summit, is 2 members of the Congress decided to launch a bipartisan congressional crypto caucus. That's Republican Tom Emmer and Democrat Richie Torres. Great news here, right? They're trying to create a bipartisan panel. And there are some Democrats who still support cryptos, who are in support of cryptos. Most of them are not, but there are some that are. So this is a very big positive, and that hopefully we can change the momentum and bring both parties together on crypto, knowing that it will help unify the country. The people will want it. The question is, will the politicians come together and make this happen? And that's always the battle, right? But this is something that will be great. We need the next industrial revolution to take place here in the United States. If it does not, it will take place in another country. We will be left behind. We will not stay the world power. We will lose that. This needs to happen. President Trump's going to do everything he can to make this happen, and we just need enough members of Congress to make this happen, right? But some good news out there on the crypto fronts here coming, right? Which is going to help hopefully boost markets back, because today's bad after yesterday being good. We lost literally almost everything that we had from yesterday, and it was mostly due to the potential to have a recession. And we'll see where this goes here. That could drive things down further down the road as well once we do hit a recession. Anyway, some good news here on short-term, mid-term, and long-term indicators. Cardano is positive, short-term, mid-term, long-term, as is HBAR, Hedera hash graph. So those two have turned. Litecoin is still solid. Rumors of a Litecoin ETF still abound. They're likely to happen. There's likely to be an XRP ETF. There's likely to be eventually a Dogecoin ETF. We're going to have a Solana ETF. There's going to be way more, right? These ETFs have done extremely well, and none better than Bitcoin. It's the most successful ETF in history. We'll see Ethereum. It's been solid, but not spectacular like Bitcoin was. But it should still end up doing fairly well. It's still the second biggest crypto out there for now, at least through this cycle, and potentially the next cycle as well. So we do have some good news going on, and hopefully we'll maintain it. And hopefully this week will end up turning positive. But I wanted to give you some information as to why the market's moving the way it is. All right, guys, catch you in the next one.